What is up, guys? Super Goomba, and welcome back to more Luigi's Mansion. In the last episode, we took care of some of the rooms ahead of this door, got some gold, and caught some ghosts, and saw a toad. In this episode, we were told that there's going to be some highly active paranormal activity in here, so let me go ahead and get started. This will be our first instance of a dark hallway, so you guys get used to the little music that plays. It's a good jingle. Bear in mind, those doors don't appear on the map. Those are fakes. Another way you can test it is if this. The doors will vibrate, as it means to teach you that that is a fake. Those ghostly mice, they are quite a nuisance, which can make Luigi lose like maybe 2 or 3 bits of health, so keep in mind of where you're walking around. This room is, if it'll come up, the study. That there is our main ghost we need to catch. Another thing to take note of is, well, it wouldn't be a horror game if these books were not flying towards us. I don't know if these things will go away at some point. I think they did. Real quick, just double check and make sure I don't miss anything. But there is one thing I particularly want to keep my eyes open for. Oh, here we go. Got some gold. Whoa! I forgot he was right there. Shit! No! Ah! I'll be right back. Okay, let's try this again. With less suck. Case in point. I forgot there was a speedy spear right here. It wasn't marked in my notes. Let's try this again. There we go. And he drops a ruby. One of the many treasures we're going to be collecting. That sprite that is shown on Luigi in the Game Boy Horror, that is supposed to be his Super Mario Advance design. What you also briefly saw, I did on purposely catch Neville. Well, I didn't. Okay, never. I didn't on purposely did it. I messed up and I tried not to catch him. But one thing you want to do, is you want to keep your eyes open on the ground for anything in particular. And the in particular thing is this: a piece of cheese. There will spawn a golden mice. You want to catch this guy, and he'll drop an emerald. A villager's favorite thing to collect. Collect as much gold as you can before you even do anything in relation to catching the boss ghost. What you want to do next, and now that we got it. Come here, there we go. You can explore as much as you want. I don't think there's much things that drop when the lights are off. What you could do is, there's a book of riddles. Will we read it? Yeah, sure. Mysteries appear whenever people turn, but turning away from them solves nothing. Instead of turning away, turn to the side and look at the mystery from a different view. A way will surely open. You found Neville's big baby care diary. Will you read it? Sure. My third son is still a baby. Oddly enough, he seems to scare people in ways the other two never did. Twins now. They're afraid of fire, water, cold, and wind. Why, they shake with fright when beset by the elements. Sometimes I think they're more childlike than baby. There's a book called Darkness in Their Cheese. Will we read it? That's about golden mice. Ghost mice are drawn to darkness as real mice are drawn to cheese. In the dark, they will shine gold with contentment. I must try to get close to one before the lights come back on. See Parmesan. How hilarious. Don't yawn at me. I found the book of Pericles? I don't know. There are spirits known as elemental ghosts. They live in the element of fire, water, and ice that make up much of our world. To handle these elements, one must first obtain an element metal. Perhaps the element ghosts are only visible to the barrier of such a metal. Oh, yeah. Perhaps. You found EGAD's Guide to Ghosts. Will we read it? Dear readers, you've all had trouble with ghosts who aren't really surprised. Who aren't easily surprised, right? They have all sorts of ways to protect themselves from light. What would you do? Right, folks? When in a fix with one of those stubborn ghouls? Well, sir, I'd first look for an opening, a way to catch them off guard and unsettle them. When a ghost is surprised and shows you their heart, that's your chance to catch the little bugger. I tell you, I've caught dozens of ghosts just like this. Good to know. You found Lydia's childcare diary. Will we read it? Sure. The twins are very shy for ghosts their age. They've even gone and hid the key to their room far away in the mansion. How very trying. They got mad at me the other day for twirling their little toy helicopter mobile. Ghost children today. Who knows what they're thinking? Who the heck knows? And who the heck knows is going on to the minds of the children today? So, as such, you want to keep your eyes away from, supposedly, this ghost named Neville. Wait till he starts yawning and then start pulling. He has a lot more health, and he will also start dropping pearls. You want to keep your toes on this guy, on the boss ghost, as they'll try to fight their way away. One thing else to take note of is that it was a poison mushroom that dropped. I will demonstrate it at another point. But they will also drop pearls. Collect as many pearls as you can. They usually drop around 9, so far as I saw. 4 small, 4 medium, and 1 large. If you can one-cycle them, you have a chance of getting that giant pearl. Because they are high in value, these pearls. Pearly pearl. I'll bet you a dime for a pearl. There be pearls in the mills. I'll stop now. I'm a little bit of a voice impressionist, so I will try to keep myself quiet on that. Always like that? Oh. Can't remember very well. Now that we're here in, I believe, the master bedroom. Yep, gold bar. Pull the sheets off the bed. The flowers are still standing. Now, most of these... Oh, wait, I almost forgot to mention. You can scan the ghost's hearts. I forgot about that. There's the mother ghost. Some more money to collect. Whoops, wrong button again. Let's try scanning your heart. Isn't my hair just gorgeous? Of course I do spend a lot of time on it. I was so bored cooped up in that painting. Now I spend all my time in front of the mirror. It seems to scare people, though, so everything is coming up roses. Look at you and your low polygon face. You're lucky you're not Fred Flintstone's wife. Oh dear, such a draft! Now let's... I don't know what to say in this situation. This is a girl. Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god, I'm losing it. Yep! Ah! Well, either way. When you're mini, start spamming that A button. So the poison mushroom will shrink Luigi and it'll make him lose a few coins. In that process, he will also say some hilarious words. I think I screwed up on one thing, so we have to wait till the end of the episode to showcase what happened. And boom. I tried wine cycling, but I guess I got all the pearls, so I guess in the end it still worked out. Ha-ha! And Happy Toad in the background. Now, we got the study, we've got the master bedroom. I think I have to be doing quiet arts for this. Come on. There we go. Always look up for ceiling fans. They will usually have a ton of money waiting for you. Oh no. The crybaby. I don't know if Luigi's instinctively looking down, but I guess that's what it is. So we got the dad, we got the mom. Now we gotta get the baby in the nursery. A little note, if you will, if you want to take fact, is that a weird sound? That's the ghost actually singing the same song that Luigi's singing, which is the mansion theme, or the dark hallways. Oh, I'm sorry. Did I wake you? Hey, wanna play with me? No! Now, we could just catch all these bears and actually play it, but why don't we just do that? Harm the child. Don't touch the child! Ow, you didn't owie. I just want to play with you. I hate grown-ups. Why you be bad at me? I've had enough. Small, now we're small, tiny, itty, tiny little wig. Go, 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 go! How How do you grow small? I stand corrected. Flying horses? They're against us. That's a big baby. How did you get over there, Luigi? I don't know if it's an optical illusion or not. Here we go. Boss time. Well, area boss time. Chauncey, the baby. Starting off, you want to keep on your feet because these rocking horses can and will hurt you. Now, after the rocking horses are gone, he'll start spawning in some toy balls. And his little child instincts say it's so fun until he gets hit with the ball. And now you want to start really pulling on Chauncey. Oh god, oh god. Alright, now the thing to take note of is these boss fights are a little bit different this time around, apart from how we caught Neville and Lydia. Whereas these bosses, instead of one-cycling them, these things take like a ton of HP, so I can't say for certain I'll be able to get what it is I'm looking for during the boss fights. You know, I don't know if it was me, but when I was a kid, I always tried to get the rocking horses to get behind Chauncey and try to attack him, because I figured, oh, you know, second wave's gotta do it, right? You know, because I always tried playing games. Oh god! Ooh, lost me 3 health. It's okay. Let's see that. Get the baby! Get the baby! Take his diaper! Ooh! Well, it was to be expected for 3 cycling. Totally fine. Come on, bound and bound and bound. That's what's called in the bound. Bound, bound and rebound. Referencing, then you know what then you guys are my age. Actually, it's celebrating its 20th anniversary? Is it? No, I don't know. I mean, the movie where that short film came from, the celebrating its 20th anniversary. Alright, I think we might actually have enough health for this. So here we go. Get the baby! Get the baby! Come here, baby! And booyah! Boom. Ha-ha! The double peace sign. Clear, obscure Mike Wazowski. By the way, I forgot to point out, this dresser will have a full health kit. I think it's a 50 health kit, so you can regain Luigi's health up to a high standard should you have taken some damage on the way here. Oh yeah. Now we got a big chest with the key that we're looking for. Luigi, can you hear me? Oh, thank goodness you're okay. I lost contact with you all of a sudden. I was a tad worried. You seem to be tuckered out after that long battle, don't you? Why don't you come back to the lab? When you've acted on the boss ghost, your Poltergeist 3000 gets pretty much full to bursting. Oh, I guess you showed that boss ghost who's boss! I'm gonna pull you by that hair at some point. Good job, Luigi. You made it back in one piece. The entire area is full of light where I'm at. Take again at this. This fine piece of work took nearly 20 years to develop. I call it the Ghost Portrait-Kazenizer. This machine lets us turn the ghost you caught back into paintings. Not only that, it works in reverse too. How do we use it, yours? Well, it's simple. Just plug that Poltergeist 3000 into that slot and enjoy the ride, my boy. My boy. Gee. Sure is boring in here. Free to accommodate for the 3 ghosts we caught. Luigi looks happy now. He's a happy boy. The ghosts are invisible. So we need to press them into visible forms. And press them. Turn them into beautiful ghost portraits. What I needed. Got what I needed. And I got what I needed. Okay. Well, you managed to turn those ghosts back into paintings. Thanks for your help, Luigi. Booyah! Now let me explain something. we got Neville, we got Lydia, and we got Chauncey. The frames on these portraits change depending on how well you do. The frames you see right now are golden frames. Now, the golden frames are essentially a method on how you can catch a ghost in a specific cycle. You can one-cycle them, which I did, except with Lydia, and you can get a gold frame. There's a silver and a bronze frame. I won't be able to show all the pictures of what they look like, but they are quite different. I'll leave a link in the description about how the ghost portraits look a little different. This is your standings on how much treasures you've collected. There is one treasure we have yet to have found thus far, but we have collected enough. Now, so far we have a total of 8,555,000 gold. Basically the treasure that Luigi has collected through his adventure. How the frame's different. For bosses like Neville and Lydia, you have to try and one cycle them until you get to the big pearl. When you get the big pearl, that's when you unlock the gold frame. For Chauncey, area boss ghosts, you can't one cycle them. Instead, it's based on health. And we just had over 90 HP to have collected the gold frame. I think for the regular boss ghost, I think it depends on attempts. But I'm not 100% sure. Maybe it depends on health. And if you suck at catching the boss ghost, who the heck are you? So, for boss ghost, if you guys want the more tactic milestone for it, if you have more than 90 HP, it's a gold frame. If you have, I think, 50 to 89 HP, 50 to 90 HP is silver. Anything below 50 is a bronze. But anyways, now that we've got that all cleared up, Area 2 awaits us, but for now, we're gonna go ahead and call it here. So next time on Luigi's Mansion, we'll be tackling Area 2. See you guys next time. Luigi, stop scratching your ass.